At that time, the Meadows Museum was in the art building.
Okay.
It wasn't a separate building. So I walked through the Meadows Museum every day, and I would go to openings. Bill Robinson was the curator. Bill Jordan was the director. They would curate an exhibition that would be a very good exhibition. You know, they didn't do bad shows. They did very good shows. But at an opening, there would be 100 people come to the opening, or maybe big opening would be 200 people. And I never understood that. I never got it. It just eluded me. Why does an institution spend thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on the building, millions even on the building, and then they have an annual budget that's huge, it's colossal. Each exhibition costs them thousands of dollars to do, and 200 people show up. I thought, man, there's some distance. You're talking about powder in the sea. There's some distance between the reality of what it takes to make this effort and to exercise this effort and the reality of the impact it has on the public. There's a space in there somewhere that doesn't make sense to me. Still doesn't, by the way. So I kept asking Bill Jordan if I could curate a show. Well, I was the low man on the totem pole at SMU, you know. No, Bill Robinson curates shows. So I kept asking Bill Robinson, Bill, let me curate a show, let me curate a show. And finally, I think they said yes, just to get me off their back, you know, just to get rid of me, to tell you the truth. That's the feeling I got. Okay. They were, I won't say afraid, but they were concerned that I was going to curate a show that would just be a dog. Well, that's like an invitation. That's like an open invitation to do something. So, Bob Trammell was a poet in Dallas at the time, and a friend of mine. So I employed his help to help me organize this show. I picked the artist, and Bob helped me exploit or advertise or do the PR work for it. Now here comes the interesting part. We did not send one invitation to art people. We didn't send any invitations to people in the art world. We sent invitations to people in the dog world. Now, think about that a minute. We sent invitations to poodle salons, to clip and snips, to, you know, to dog chow companies, to Purina, you know, to hunting clubs, to duck hunting organizations that employed dogs in their endeavor. I grew up with dogs. My father was a hunter, and he had pens full of coonhounds, black and tans, tree and walkers, you know, hound dogs. So I had a history of involvement with dogs. Now here's the thing. Let's just say there are, I'm going to make up a figure, but let's just say that there's 5,000 art lovers in Dallas. Well, there's 200,000 dog lovers in Dallas. Really? So we sent out for months, we would handwrite invitations to dog people. We took every single business in the yellow pages of Dallas and Fort Worth and sent handwritten invitations to them. I asked some really terrific artists to be in the show. Plus, I would get a phone call from someone who would say, I am Dallas's foremost dog portrait painter, and I must be in your show. Mm-hmm. So I got people soliciting me mm-hmm. to be in the show. Mm-hmm. They were dog artists. Mm-hmm. You know, they weren't just artists. They were very specific genre of artist. And I would put them in the show. I would do it. We had about 60 people in the show. Very, very good list of people in the show. The night of the opening, I don't know what the head count was, but there were thousands. I mean, like thousands of people at the opening. You couldn't even get in the lobby of the Meadows Museum.
You must break the record.
I'm sure it absolutely would break a record, yeah.